It's 6:30 a.m. on October 7th, and things are getting into full swing at the Nova Festival in the south of Israel.
We were having fun, peace, love, good vibes, and an hour and a half after, we are running from bullets.
Suddenly, the music stops. There's frustration, but no sense yet of the horror about to unfold. As news spreads of rocket attacks from Gaza, people begin seeking shelter, crouching close to the ground. But even this doesn't lead to outright panic. Rocket attacks visible here are a regular occurrence in this part of southern Israel. About 10 minutes later, and some start heading to their cars. The decision of when and how to leave the festival would mean life or death for many. Some fled early to nearby bomb shelters. It's 7:10 a.m. and many are crammed inside this one to the north of the festival. But they've been followed. At 7:24 a.m, Hamas throw a grenade inside, causing horrific damage. This man, Noam, emerges stunned into the daylight. And it's not the only shelter to be targeted. 30 minutes later and further down the same road, Hamas militants are caught on dashcam footage outside another shelter. They throw a grenade inside. In total, CNN has identified 4 different shelters near the festival that Hamas attacked, all full of people. Over the next 6 hours, hundreds of civilians were killed, hunted down as they tried to flee the festival. By examining over 50 videos of that morning and speaking to 12 survivors, CNN has established that Hamas surrounded the festival, blocking 3 approaches to the south, north and west, forcing people to flee across the fields to the east. Even then, they were hunted. It's now 8:15 a.m. and Gal Buchspan survives along with others by running across the fields. He's pictured here in the white t-shirt. Local police and security told them to drive east across rough land due to roadblocks on the main road, but many end up fleeing on foot.
We were like ducks. It was like a range. People were running in their hundreds. And you can hear the bullets coming.
Were you seeing anyone get shot?
Yeah, you can see people fall.
It's 8:30 a.m. and as Gal and others continued running east, others running north met with more bullets and a police blockade, causing further panic. As a result, revelers start running back down the main road towards the festival, not knowing there are more militants just a few kilometers further down. On that same road, chilling dashcam footage shows Hamas militants shooting directly at an approaching car just an hour earlier. Those festival goers that remained closer to the concert site hid behind anything they could find, even behind trees, waiting while the bullets closed in. Many did not survive. 260 are reported dead, but that toll could rise. Just 3 hours after the start of the massacre at 9:39 a.m, videos emerge of some festival goers already held hostage in Gaza. This man still wearing a festival wristband, and another visibly wearing the security uniform. Their fates remain unknown. Gal and others are still processing the trauma of what they went through.
I know people who were like 12 hours in bushes and they didn't move. I know people who tried to hide and they died. Humanity never seen this in the last couple of hundreds of years, since maybe the Holocaust. But this is just horrific.
It would be 10 hours until help arrived for some. Others are still missing, feared dead or held hostage in Gaza. The scale of this tragedy may grow greater yet after those 6 hours of horror in the desert.